Since starting Starfield, you've likely amassed a ton of weapons, resources, and gear from either dropping bodies and looting everything that you see, or creating massive weapon case stairways into the heavens to glitch endless weapons and ammo. But finding a vendor that has enough credits to buy all of your stuff, in a timely manner of course, is, well, pretty tough. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the best places to sell everything you're holding on to so you don't end up begging for change in Neon or on Season 15 of Hoarders. So let's get ready to track down the vendors with the most credits, tell Sarah progress, not perfection, and get after it. One of the very first places you can find a decent amount of vendor credits with a reasonable wait time to reset the credit stock is the Trade Authority in New Atlantis, which can be found just past Apex Electronics in the Well. Inside you can find Zoe Kaminsky, who has a stock of 11k credits, which is a fairly good amount when just starting out, and as Trade Authority vendors go, it's the stock credit amount that all Trade Authority vendors have in their registers. Not only does Zoe have 11k at her disposal, but once you exhaust all her credits, there's a couch nearby where you can wait 24 hours local time, which on Jemison equates to 50 hours universal time. And then she'll be restocked and ready to fork over more Trade Authority credits. It's important to note that most vendors in the game restock their credits after 48 hours of universal time is expired. Aside from the Trade Authority Well location, if you're going to play the waiting game for vendor reset in New Atlantis, the top spot in the area is going to be Centurion Arsenal, which is located in the residential district. After entering the building, you'll run into Anya Griffin, who's got the largest bankroll in town with 12,500 credits at her disposal. The same rules apply as the last location. Once you sell all your items, there's a chair nearby where you can wait 24 hours local time for her credits to refresh, which takes about a minute and 6 seconds real time. So if you're highly motivated to sell everything you've got, and you repeated this process for a rock solid hour and 6 minutes, you could pull 750,000 credits from her shop. Once you start to uncover more of the galaxy, one of the best spots to sell your gear in bulk is the Voli System, which as you can see from the star map footage is about 22 light years away from New Atlantis. Within the system, you'll find Voli Alpha, which is home to the settlement of Neon. Once in Neon's core, you'll have quite a few options and a little bit of running around to do in order to maximize your credit intake. Your first stop can be the Trade Authority, where you can offload 11k credits to Coleman Lang before making your next pit stop to Neon Tactical, where you'll run into Snake Plissken if you ordered him from Wish, who goes by the name of Frank Rennick and has 12.5k credits stashed under the counter for you to snatch up. Once you're clear of Neon Tactical, there are a few other shops like Newell's Goods where James or his wife can offer you their shared 5,000 credits for all your loot, and after draining all the credits from James and his wife, you can head over to Siegert's Outfitters, which is an out-of-the-way shop where Dietrich Siegert will have another 5,000 credits for you to shove into your bottomless bag of holding. After cleaning up the few shops in the main area, you can head to Kore Kinetics in the Trade Tower, where the cheery arms dealer Mateus Durant can offer you another bulk credit drop of 12.5k. There is a couch nearby for you to wait at, however one of the biggest drawbacks is the 24 hours local time only adds up to 35 hours universal time, which will force you to wait a little longer to hit that 48-hour reset. With one sales rotation, you can pocket 46,000 credits, which isn't actually that bad. The next location is going to require you to enter the questline Deep Cover, which can be started by either getting caught smuggling contraband or through the UC Vanguard questline in the Mass District. This particular quest opens up access to the key, which as you can see from the star map footage is a Crimson Fleet space station in the Crick system. Once on board the key, you'll have access to the depot, which has quite a few vendors in one handy location. After entering into the depot, you can clear out the first 3 shops, which have a combined total of 13,000 credits. What you're really looking for, though, is the shops towards the back end, which are Zuri's Essentials and the Trade Authority. Zuri has the biggest stock of credits, coming in at 12.5k, and the Crimson Fleet's personal Trade Authority vendor, who carries the standard 11k. The biggest drawback of the key is that 24 hours of local time is matched evenly with 24 hours of universal time, which is a pretty hefty wait time of 48 hours, costing you 2 minutes and 12 seconds in real time if you want to wait. While you can just rotate through vendors on Jemison, Neon, and the Key, or head over to the Den in the Wolf System if you have contraband, what if I told you you can create an outpost and have a personal vendor nearby? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, with a little setup and searching on any planet where an hour of local time is equal to or greater than 48 hours, you can sell off anything that you have in a flash. For this example, we'll just use the Tau Ceti system, where 1 hour of local wait time is equal to 50 hours universal time on Tau Ceti 4b, which means it'll only take about a second to reset your newly found vendor. To find one of these mystery vendors on Tau Ceti 4b, you'll need to pick a random landing zone on the map where the game will generate a random Fallout-sized map for you, and after landing, you'll need to search some of the unknown areas until you uncover a civilian outpost with an indoor trader that can also perform ship modifications. If you don't find one of these specific outposts right away, you can just continue to select random landing zones till you find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Each one of these vendors has 5,000 credits at their disposal, which really doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you reset that 5,000 credits by resting for 1 hour, it makes a world of difference. Resting at a chair nearby only takes about a second, and once 48 hours of UT has passed, your random trader will be reset with not only credits, but everything in their inventory as well, which serves as a perfect spot for unlimited ammo and an infinite supply of select resources. Once you find one of these unique random vendors, you can run off and set up your own outpost right on the outskirts of the civilian outpost. If you're new to outpost construction and not sure how to construct an outpost that can provide infinite levels, resources, ammo, and credits, just click the video on the screen right now and it should clear things up for you. Stay safe out there, and as always, good hunting.